Fish on, sun going down, the sunset flounder. I don't like the way this one hit. Looks like he reached out for it. See if he moved his head a little bit. I don't like the way he hit. This is number 13 or 14. Let's see if he's there. Yeah, he's there. He's there. Oh, it's feeling good now. Feeling good. Come on in. Come on. Oh, no! Spit it out. That was a good one, too. Ah. Trying to play that fish. Had a good one. Ah. I wanted that fish. Sun's going down. See if I can get that fish back. I put that one under too much stress. I put that one under too much stress. I don't think she's gonna be hitting before the sun goes down. Wow. Hit that molten. This is the first year I've changed gulp 3 times. I usually stick with one. That was a good bite too. There it is. I got another one. See if this one stays. That's my friend Narissa. Yeah, come on, eat it, eat it. Come on. The sun going down. This is number 15. Oh, he let it go. Come on. They don't like that molten. They don't let that red salmon go. That one spit it out too. I'm talking to my fishing buddy. They seem to be hitting right between the sandbars. Oh, those 2 fish felt good. Might have been the same one. See if we can get another one. See if I can get another one real quick. Wow. I didn't like the way that first one hit. I can tell it wasn't a good strike. I didn't want to wait. Okay, I told you that was gonna happen quick. I just lost 2. One felt pretty good. Oh, look at that. Move that bait right there. Something hit some bait right in front of me. That is brave. That is a brave fish. Feeding 10 feet from me. Boy, that's a brave flounder. Must have been a adolescent. Must have been an adolescent. I'm just bouncing this bait. I was going to give a tutorial or a bit of my knowledge, the ongoing debate, you might say. And most people don't care when they're catching fish. And I don't want my rubber boots to get full. Ongoing debate about sight and scent. I seem to be the only one debating, but many years ago, 25 years ago, gulp wasn't on the market, but there were still a lot of fishermen wanting to put scent, some type of scent on their bait when they were fishing for flounder. And most of them use cut bait, tip it off with shrimp or squid or any species from the sea. Some people even use bacon just to give it a scent. Then others use vanilla extract or any type of flavoring extract to give it a smell. And they would freeze the shad. It had a scent. So even anise for bacon, anise oil, I use that. It's very loud. These mosquitoes get mad. See that hand waving. But anyway, my first 13 flounder on artificial was just on a soft plastic with metal flake and no scent except for the scent of the plastic it came and it was made with for these mosquitoes. So that day, back in the day, the limit was 20. I caught 13, put 13 on the stringer, and I missed 7. And I was more worried about losing those 7 than happy about catching the 13. I didn't know anything about these guys using flounder belly and all the scent. All I know is I was catching fish because I was using red and white. And back in the day, old school, red and white was the color for everything. Redfish, pepper trout, and flounder. So you use red and white, you were in business. So everybody was getting their limit up close to it, and remember it was 20, so there was a lot of fish taken on different kinds of bait, and I wasn't using any scent, just red and white. Bass worms, Kelly wrigglers, cocoa minnows, split tail beetles, they call them sparkles now with the dot on it. So I ran into a couple that were professional flounder. They had commercial license, that is, and they were catching lots of fish with shad, live shad, dead shad, live mullet, dead mullet. And we got into this discussion when they saw me catching lots of fish. I said, "You don't tip it off with anything?" I said, "Nope, straight plastic, straight tandem." And believe it or not, you wouldn't believe that now because I'm using goat with a smell. But as the days go on and the flounder bite and the amount of flounder started to decrease, you make changes. So I started using the anise because they were productive, so it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt anything to put a little smell on it. If it helped, good. I was still catching them without it. So I went with it, used anise oil. The catches were great, limits were great, size were great. They kept using what they used. So we had a big discussion at their little beach house cabin, and we agreed to disagree to agree that the scent is good, but it didn't really keep you from catching the fish because the presentation and the presentation of your lure was important. The placement of your lure, the tides, and bait in the water were greater factors than you having scent on your line, scent on your bait. So, had a friend of mine ask me to go fishing for flounder in the summertime, and I said, what? And he said, all we're gonna use is gold spoon with a red tab on it. And I said, okay, cool. Show me how to do this. So in the summertime, at Bolivar, near the jetties, we went fishing in less than knee deep water, and I caught some of the biggest flounder in my life with a gold spoon. No scent at all. So that was very impressive. 6 and 7 pound flounder on a gold spoon. So the discussion continues today. Gulp came out, and gulping live bait seems to be the best tackle to use to catch that flounder, and I'm using some now, but you don't necessarily need it. So if you're going fishing, you can't find gulp, make you a great presentation, find out where the structure is, find out where the bait is, find out where the moving water is, and you can be very productive without a scented bait of any kind, of all kinds. Spoons, soft plastic, hard plastic, anything that gets down there to them, low and slow, jigging it, making it pop up and down, and you will be successful. So if anybody tell you need gulp or even live bait, and you feel like you can't go fishing without it, you're not being truthful to yourself. So go out and have fun, and just go low and slow. Bounce that bait off the bottom. That's what you need to do. Find the bait, find the structure, find the moving water, and you will catch flounder no matter what you use. And if somebody's being more productive than you, it might not be because of the scent. It might be because they have more experience than you, their presentation is better, or they're just in a better spot than you for that day. So you can't come to final solutions about catching fish. You can't come to final solutions about catching fish till you do many years and decades. And that's what my experience tells me. And if you want to catch some fish, make a great presentation and find the structure, find the bait, and you'll catch flounder. So that's your lesson for today, and the sun is going down. Presentation, environment, where the structure is, where the bait is, and you will be very, very successful. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on all that expensive scented bait. I didn't even mention bucktails. They like that bucktail, so I've caught them on bucktails too. So I will make a video sometime in the near future, maybe tomorrow. I'll just use my old split-tail beetles and catch my limit or more, because two is not a real limit. I'll catch the old school limit. I'll catch the 20 fish bag limit to show you how effective a bait without any scent on it is, and that will convince you to go out fishing with any bait you want. But remember those things. Remember finding the right environment for that fish. Somewhere where there's structure, somewhere where there's bait, and where the tide is moving, and you'll do well. I will see you soon. Right now the fish are hitting in close. We have a drop off, a sandbar, another drop off, and a sandbar. And I saw some bait shoot up, and they're right here in the middle of this sandbar. And you just jig the bait. There's one there. He just hit me. He just hit me. Yeah. I got this drag set too late. I'm gonna drag him in. It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late. There you go, Narissa. Narissa, there he is. Time to go home on that one. And that's how you do it. That's how you land those flounder. You find out. I was making longer casts to go between. The sandbar is a part of the structure, and it drops off into the deep, and it comes up on the ledge here before it comes to the bank. So that's what you find out, and that's the environment. They're going to be on either side of those bars. And if you dig and present that bait to them, you do not need to have a scented bait. So I will see you on the other side tomorrow.